Polasan Polarizer Sunglasses. Divinapura Pradhana Pile as Kannadi Aliviselvalin Den Labagat Hacker.
Plantation workers launched several protests yesterday, with one also staged in Colombo, demanding that the government increase their current daily wage of 530 rupees to 1,000 rupees. In Colombo, their protests were met with tear gas launched by the police. Meanwhile, today shop owners in Kotagala and Norwood closed their shops and engaged in a Hartal campaign in solidarity with plantation workers. In the meantime, the protest march commenced by 10 plantation workers from Bugavantalawa yesterday continued to advance today as well. Their protest march is based on 14 demands. The Planters Association of Ceylon today, however, denounced the demands by plantation workers. They were firm on their stance that the daily wage of plantation workers will only be increased to 600 rupees.
Generally, all the people in the plantations are capable and are achieving the productivity incentive and are going beyond that. No plucker we have seen, he or she doesn't stop at 18-19 kilos. According to our records, contrary to much, lot of talk is going on, more than 80%, some companies 88, 90, 87, of the 20 companies, more than 87-88% of the people are entitled to the performance or productivity incentive. That means they are plucking the norm. We see that pluckers are plucking 30-40 kilos and they are earning 35,000, 40,000 rupees. It's there on record. So if a worker plucks 22 kilos, he's got his 1,000. So I know there's a lot of talk about this 1,000 rupees. We have already offered it from 2005, except for 2007 and 2012, with a small profit. Tea plantations as a general industry have run at a loss. The reason is declining world market commodity prices. Already we have lost the Japanese market. We have lost many markets in the Middle East and in Russian Federation that absorbs about 70% of Ceylon tea. So this is a macro picture. We compete in the world market. Unlike other countries, unlike India, 95% of our tea is exported. We don't consume it in Sri Lanka. So when we send it abroad, we have to compete with other tea producing countries at almost the same price level. So unless we improve productivity and get more revenue, from that only we can pay the workers. From 2015, the glyphosate was suddenly stopped and we didn't have an alternative. We decided, as a result, the regional plantation companies lost about 10 million kilos. That's about 6 to 7 billion rupees only on revenue alone, added to the fact that we have to spend more money to do weeding, so that was an added cost. And it has a compounding effect. Even today, low country is supposed to be the most dynamic, most vibrant tea sector. 48 to 50 factories have closed down. Even in the last 5-6 years, when we ran at a huge loss, we didn't close down and we went and paid the salaries to the workers on time. So this time around, what we are requesting is all contending parties and stakeholders must see reason, see facts and come to a workable agreement.